Christina Gonzalez, we believe you may be with the people who were looted by the individuals in that car?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. We've been following the officers as they have been following the cars that have separated. Now, I'm just up the street from the Big Five. That vehicle that was on the freeway was a vehicle part of the group, according to these people who hit the Big Five and came up over here.
Wow.
How many cars? I mean, explain to me what happened.
It's about like 20, 30 cars, literally just all driving together. And like literally four in a car. Pulling up to each shopping center, getting out, breaking the windows, looting, and then all getting back in and then running around to different stores and doing it all over.
Now, were police anywhere nearby when this was going?
They were coming and going. They're in every direction. Coming and going in every direction.
This is the man that has been here.
Close.
My daughter is 34 years old. He was giving me diapers when I didn't have the money to buy my child diapers.
We've been here for almost 35 years, almost 40 years now we've been here on this corner. So we've seen a lot. These are all the people that live around here, so they're all protecting their corner store basically right now.
And I mean, I'm looking at, you've got some weaponry, you've got your vest on, and you've got her husband's over here. I mean,
wow.
What do you think about having it come to this when we've got so much police around us?
That's just sad that they think this is the right way of doing it, is like robbing mom and pop shops. When really, I understand they want to protest, but then go to the town halls, go to the police stations. Don't destroy and loot. Like that doesn't solve anything.
Doesn't serve a purpose.
Doesn't do anything.
It doesn't serve a purpose.
You know, as an African-American woman, and you understand what they're protesting about, do you think these guys have anything to do with the protest?
No, I don't think they have anything to do with the protest. I believe that what they're doing is trying to get what they can get because of the protest situation. So I have children, African-American kids. He's not African-American. His son's not African-American. But you're not finna come to our city and tear our city up when this man has been here for over 30-plus years and I helped everybody out on this block.
And you're going to stand here tonight?
Who?
You're going to stand here tonight?
My husband is here. That's my brother-in-law right there. My twin sisters over there. They're not moving nothing over here. And then as long as we're around this neighborhood, you're not tearing nothing else up either. Everybody know each other. Why are you tearing stuff up? And at the end of the day, then you're going to come and ask for help. We're hungry. There's homeless people that's out here, and they want to be fed. This young man will feed them. All these residents, they feed them. Why would y'all want to tear up the city? And you know what I've noticed? They didn't come from here. They coming from South Central. That's where they coming from.
So what makes you think that?
Because I have friends. I got a lot of friends out here. He knows a lot of people, too. Nobody's coming to destroy his store. These are people that we've never seen. You ain't tearing up nothing.
Now, one of the things, let's look across the street, because what is happening is people are just boarding up. That is the 98-cent discount store, and they're having to board up. They got hit. It's just so sad,
Christina,
because it's literally just going up and down. Yes?
I have a question, too. For the individuals that are armed, did they interact with those looters, and did the looters see their guns?
My anchor's asking is, did you have the guns out when the looters came by, or did you bring them out? Did you interact with them? What did they see your guns?
They seen us. Once they seen us, they started running. They're all scared. Like right down, like these people.
Christina, let's go back in time for a minute to the 92 riots, because you and I both saw scenes much like that where you had store owners with weapons just like that. It is a scary scene. It's an eerie scene. What do you make of that?
I make that people don't feel safe. We were in Koreatown, where the Korean, people were on top of their businesses with weaponry. They're not the only ones with weapons up and down Van Nuys, I can tell you that. They're the ones that are talking to me about it. But we have seen quite a few stores feeling that they have to protect. And you heard the officers when we were talking to them back at the location where they took out the safe. They're doing what they can. They're doing what they can, but at this point, this is really difficult. This is really, really difficult. We have been half the day. I mean, you hear the ambulances. We follow the helicopter. There were at least 20 vehicles. That is true. And then they separate. And we'll follow one group. And as a matter of fact, we now have that video, I believe, if we can roll on the first video, because what's also happening...
Christina, someone bailed from the pursuit.
Wait. Okay, hold on. We now have...
Oh, well, that's
let's take
underway.
a look.
Look at all these cops that are coming.
Yeah, well, Van Nuys is under siege at this point.
That woman you interviewed, Christina, was one of the greatest characters we've met in this entire few-day experience. She was really something else to hear her story and about protecting her community.
Yes, she was. And you can see they're beginning to board up.
And I'm also fascinated in that moment that the stare down that these looters see those individuals holding the weapons, and then all of a sudden they decide to run the other direction. Christina, we're going to get back to you in one second. We want to reset things as it's now 6:30 here on Fox 11. I'm Alex Michaels with Christine Devine. Here are some of the headlines that we're following right now. We're seeing active looting in Hollywood, also active looting in Van Nuys. The Riverside Sheriff, Chad Bianco, took a knee with protesters and our Haley Winslow live on our air. It was a remarkable moment that de-escalated some tension in the Inland Empire. We also saw protesters block the 405 freeway in Westwood. That's where our Bill Maluzhin is standing by. We've seen protests in Orange County and the Inland Empire. Our Phil Schuman is in Anaheim. We're hearing about some potential problems in Anaheim. We'll get to that in a moment. And another headline of the day, a new autopsy showing that George Floyd died of asphyxia. This is an autopsy ordered by the family. And the overwhelming headline has been peaceful protests throughout the day. But as we now are past curfew, LA County now under curfew orders, we are starting to see problems.
And I was going to say, Alex, you know, I don't know how many people out on the streets today saw the family of George Floyd speak out, but his brother Terrence went to the site in Minneapolis. It was very emotional. It was very overwhelming. Lots of flowers on the ground, people taking a knee. It was just a very emotional moment, almost a calming moment as he called for people to show up to vote, to speak your truth, but pretty much not to commit violence and crime and loot. So I don't know if that's a calming effect, but I sure watch it, and it certainly was for me. So we're watching now the Hollywood area. We have Bob DeCastro there on the ground. Bob?
Well, this is super, super interesting now to me. So there was a looting that took place here. We know that they went inside the Gower Gulch. I don't know if anything was taken, how much was taken. They ran out. Okay, I guess we'll send it back to you guys.
Christina, Bob, we're going to get back to you. Christina Gonzalez, some developments where you are in Van Nuys.
Let me tell you what's going on. So these guys in the vehicles, let's get a little bit closer. This vehicle and those guys over there got out of the other vehicle. There's a gold store in the parking lot, and they were heading to it. And these guys came out and they said, "No, you're not."
Wow.
And he's with us. They're having a standoff here.
Oh my God.
Arguing about why they're not being allowed to break into the place. So I'm gonna kind of let you listen to this.
So these are looters squaring off with community members holding weapons on the street.
Yes.
And where are all those cops that just drove past you?
They're 3 blocks down.
This is really something here to see those store owners who want to protect their own business, yet they're by a business that is so vulnerable. Okay, so that's her family telling her to go back? Yeah. Christina, go ahead.
Yes. Telling her to, because the 2 vehicles, there's actually 3 vehicles. And what is happening is that, they parked in front of if you see the Buy Gold sign, there's a place for it inside the parking lot. And they don't want them to go in there. They were heading that way. They did not get in, but they don't want to be told what to do. So it's a standoff. Now, the officers they went down the street past us, and you can see probably the lights about 2 blocks down. But right now, they're just going to... Hold on. Let me put my microphone near. Let me talk to him.
Of course, we've got to be careful about some language here.
It's my family business. Stop. We're closed. We're closed. We're closed. We're closed.
Were those guys going into the gold store?
Huh?
What, those guys? What's going on?
Dude, we're closed, bro.
Okay, they're kind of busy, but that's what we saw.
Gosh, Christina, it really just seems so scary and so dangerous there. Please be safe. But I wonder
Yeah,
how
we're
much...
okay. I think, okay, here come the cops. Here comes the cops. They're trying to flag them down. We're trying to flag down the cops.
Oh.
Hold on, let me flag them back here. They're driving past us.
Oh.
Stop.
It just goes to show
All
you
right,
perhaps
well,
how overwhelmed the police department is right now.
This is one of
They
the...
have gone up and down the street. At least, okay, they're turning around. There they come. There they come. They just saw me.
In 3 days of surreal moments on TV, this is one of the most surreal moments we've seen. What is underway right now in Van Nuys. All right, so here come the police officers
They're
to help
trying to stop
these
some guys
community
who tried to
members.
loot. The guys on the other side are in cars. All right, here they come. The guys here are trying to stop over there from looting in the cars. All right, now they're telling them, no, they're fine.
They're good.
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
gosh.
Whoa.
Oh, my God. Joe, to your right. Come on.
He's with us.
He is with me. Press. Sir, they're... Okay, sir. They're the store owners. They were protecting the looters, sir.
Whoa.
They're protecting the stores. The looters are over there.
Stand down for a sec, please.
Relax.
You're losing your looters. They're going down that way. These are the people in the store trying to stop.
Point.
All three of them.
Okay, we're putting those in handcuffs right now.
No, they're not the
Hey,
looters.
one person talk. Where's the looter? Where's the looter? Where's the looter?
They're help protecting this
Okay,
building.
where'd the looter go?
They were
Okay, description. Black, white, Asian.
African Americans.
Okay.
They're in a gray vehicle. The other gray vehicle is parked in front of the Buy Gold store. A group of 6 of them. 6. We have video.
Okay.
African.
You talk to me.
Okay.
Okay.
They have nothing.
Talk to my partner, please.
They have nothing to do.
Okay, I need you to relax and tell me. Okay.
These people were protecting
Okay,
the
I don't
store.
care about them. The looters that
You're
walked
putting
away.
them in handcuffs.
Looters that walked away. Which way did they go?
Your officers are
Okay.
following them.
Okay.
They went south.
Okay. Car. What kind?
Gray colored vehicle was
Okay.
one of them.
Is it like that or is it like that?
Like that kind of colored
like
vehicle.
that. 4-door, 2-door.
2-door.
2-door. How many people?
Between 6 and 8 African Americans.
6 and 8 African Americans. Okay. That's okay. I'm trying. I know.
And you're on live TV right now.
I know. I'm trying to find
wow.
out. I'm asking you stuff. If you
Yeah.
can't tell me who they are, I can't chase them.
Okay.
That's all.
Your officers are chasing them.
Okay,
That's one
good.
of them.
Okay. They're chasing them.
Okay.
Good. Okay.
So what happened
Okay,
is
there we go.
these
Tell me.
people are the people from the liquor store.
Okay.
They're protecting their business.
Okay,
3
that's
vehicles,
fine. That's fine.
and they live here now. 3 vehicles drove up in front of the Buy Gold, and they told them get away from that, and they started arguing about it.
Okay.
And after they started arguing about it, that's when we started flagging you down, and that's when they ran.
Okay.
Some of your officers went that way.
Okay.
And that's what I was trying to tell you.
What I'm trying to say is because when these things happen, I know you want to say everything, and I appreciate that, but it's like I need the brass tacks.
Yes.
How many? What?
Between
what do they
6
look
and 8.
I know,
I
and that's
think
what I
I
needed.
told-
Okay, that's why I was trying to get
Okay.
upset. Okay, because everybody's trying to help, and
I
I
know.
understand that. But how many? Where they went? What color? And what did they look?
I
like?
got
That's
it.
all
And you
was,
guys,
okay?
it's hard.
No,
I know.
I understand.
It is
okay?
hard.
I'm
Be
not
safe.
trying to- Thank you.
But these people have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
This is unreal. But anyway, they're putting this lady in handcuffs. I've just told them. You see, and here is where...
This is some of the systemic issues that maybe some of those protesters are upset about.
Yeah. I
So,
mean,
Right.
it's kind
Christina?
of surprising. And granted, I am excited telling them the story, but at this point, they lose the looters.
Okay, looks
Because
like they're
going after
taking
people,
the
but
handcuffs
they're
off.
trying to.
Christine, looks like they've taken the handcuffs off. They've gotten the picture
Good.
Okay.
that these 3 were the good guys there here at the business. So that's been cleared up. It just goes to show you how easily and quickly things can go wrong or can be misinterpreted.
Wow.
Christina.
This
Yeah.
is one of the
Yep,
wildest things I've ever seen. And then to see
now
that.
they're taking the woman from the car. She's not involved. She just stopped to look.
Okay.
I think she is with these people. And she came over to get her mom because she saw it on TV.
Well,
I think that's what's going on.
That shows you
That's what the guy behind me
how
saying.
quickly a situation can escalate.
Yes.
How
Yes.
adrenaline can be a bad thing in
Yes.
some of these situations. People immediately go from 0 to 10, and the challenges for a lot of people in these situations. Obviously, it's a high-pressure, intense situation for police as well.
Stay with us.
But that
Stay
was
behind us,
so.
Stay
It's upsetting,
behind us.
Christine, to watch that woman that we all had just seen as sort of the hero of this situation be taken in handcuffs. Thankfully,
No, we're not.
she's been
Yes,
released,
he
and
hasn't
police are
even
trying
had
to
that. We
figure
just-
this out.
You make it harder on us.
I'm the security, our security guard. They're trying to, because he doesn't have an ID. I'm getting, so we need to move back. Yes, we're going to move back. Can we get in our truck and move it back?
A little further down.
This is our truck.
Down to just to the corner.
Okay, sir. All right, so now they're moving us back.